Hi YouTube. I wanted to make a video for all the queerdos, all the homos, all the faggots and the dykes, all the homosexual sexuals and people that don't fit into either box. And that is where I see myself. I am I do consider myself transgendered. I do consider myself neither male or female. I have never taken T, and but I wanted to talk a little bit about my physical transition. Last year, about 15 months ago, I had a full laparoscopic hysterectomy, including fallopian tubes, uterus, ovaries, cervix. This was performed through my insurance. It was completely covered. I paid a $50 co-op, which was actually even less expensive because it was considered women's health. They had like a little, like women's health has a lower copay in my insurance at the time. And that was because I still have an F on my medical records and my driver's license. So that saved me about $35,000. I went to my doctor and told them that I had debilitating cramps, which is true. And they did a lot of tests. They never actually found anything that, like, they never found huge endometriosis. They never found any cysts or anything. And I took a steroid. Well, it was it's called Danazol. It's over-the-counter kind of synthetic testosterone. It didn't cause all of the secondary sex characteristics that T does. No facial hair. There was a little bit more muscle mass. I did feel like that came on a little easier. But it was a pill. I had to take it twice a day. And it did cite my cycle, but it really irritated my stomach. And basically that was just something I had to do with my doctor in order to get it covered by my insurance. So she walked me through it. She's like, you're going to have to take, you're going to have to try different things. And I said that I was unwilling to take an estrogen birth control. And she was willing to listen to that. She didn't push it any further. I was totally willing to take the Danazol, which was a sort of a androgen, I think is the word, androgen. And then once I took that for a while and it stopped my cycle and all the pain stopped, then she was able to say that the pain was from my cycle and that it was legitimate to be covered by my insurance. The menopausal, the hot flashes really is nothing compared to like the pain and agony of my monthly, every fucking month cycle. And I would not take it back for the world. And the recovery is rough. It was laparoscopic. There's no really major incision on the outside, but it still was months. It was a month of things, of being sore, being tired, being weak, not being able to carry my bicycle down the stairs so I could ride it. It was a long haul, but and now 15 months later I am completely happy with my results. I haven't really had any kind of physical change as far as having the hysterectomy, but September 10th I do have a scheduled appointment with Dr. Garamoni in Miami for top surgery, and I think that will be the end of my transition. I can't really imagine myself deciding to take T. I can imagine myself trying different kinds of androgens, DHEA, that kind of thing, but as for now, my doctor has said that as long as my bone density is good and and I'm not at risk for osteoporosis, that there's really no reason I need to be taking any kind of hormone. And I'm gonna go with that. I eat salmon, you know. Um, I've heard that's really good for all kinds of hormones. And other than that, and work out for muscle for osteoporosis. And other than that, I'm free. So I just really want to make this video for anybody who feels a little bit in between, feels very uncomfortable in their own body but doesn't want to be a man, feels like they, you know, want to utilize the insurance that they have to the full extent that they can. And I want people to know that it's possible, that there's lots of ways to transition. There's lots of ways to declare yourself a person in this world. And thanks for listening, and thank you all for posting your videos on YouTube. It has helped me make my own decisions, especially about top surgery, seeing all those results and all the different doctors and the healing and everything. I've just really appreciate that. And thanks for watching.